Hey there, Heather. Jeff Cardammo with me to get another ASG Golf tournament. We're doing the 4060s tour live from Pebble Beach. This is the PGA Championship style tournament in which the top 40 and ties move on to the weekend and we find a PGA champion. Now, there's an interesting development. As you see, the second name is Antonio Cerda. Yeah? Well, Antonio Cerda and Charlie were the only non-Americans, but Antonio Cerda can win a tournament. What? Anyway, Antonio Cerda trying to be a three-time champ while in his second straight tournament. If Cerda wins, then it's a second straight month with the tournament. That doesn't mean he will go to the Tournament of Champions, which is, of course, where the champions will play. And the fact of the matter is that if you win this tournament, you go to the Tournament of Champions at the end of the year in 2026 in Augusta. If you take second place, you might get a backdoor chance. And if you take second place, you'll still have a chance to win a tournament at some point. So anyway, Antonio Cerda won last month in the match play. Now he's trying to win a stroke play. Cerda will not get the trip to Augusta. It goes to the next person down. If Cerda wins, they'll take like second place, and then the second place spot goes to the third place guy. And what's worse is that Cerda will be DQ'd from every tournament onwards. So for the next 7 months, Cerda will not be allowed to compete. He will still go to Augusta, obviously. But winning 2 tournaments, it's just to give people a chance. Cerda will be looking for his third tournament. Earl Stewart Jr. has not won a tournament. Bob Toski also has not won a tournament. Art Sykes, I don't think has won a tournament either. Nope. Kerry Middlecoff's won 4 of them. Middlecoff, who is in 5th place, is probably doing the RKO move out of nowhere. If Kerry Middlecoff does win, that's his 5th tournament win, his first of the year, and he will now be the all-time leader in ASG tournament wins with 5. So we are going to be playing Pebble Beach, PGA, and of course we will. Oh, the winds have picked up. We're going to horizontal view, which means you'll see the beauty, the 3D of the course, if you will. And of course, the final pairing will be broadcast. And then we will set up the 80s 2000s trip to Pebble Beach, which will be the final week, which will be the final tour to go to Pebble Beach for the PGA. Triple bogey by Tony Pena. And then, of course, we'll be setting up for Oakmont for June for everybody. The winds are now dipped. Final pairing. All right, Cerda and Stewart are tied for first to start. Stewart, the right side, let's be done, towards it, and 52 for Cerda. And Cerda will be left, and 52. Stewart, second shot, up and over. He's going to have a 40-foot putt. Cerda. He's going to fairway. He's going to putt, because why not? 40 feet, he'll lag. It is 40 feet, he's allowed to lag. Here's the 40 feet, you must putt, no lagging. Donuts. No par. Bob Tusky is now at 12 under par. But the good news for both these golfers, Stewart and Cerda, is that, he's done 3 holes, they've done 1. So basically, going to the bunkers. Stewart. Cerda. Cerda's going to putt, because why not? Oh? Oh, fuck. Bob Toski, a birdie on 4, so he's got the lead. The pin to the right-hand side. It's a blind shot, if you will. Into the bottom. Even a blind split. roll that to the pin. That's a birdie. That is definitely a fucking birdie. Straight up for birdie. They'll have to tie something nice. Straight up. First. And the fours. Take the bunkers. That's what we're going. Let's do that. Now, since Florida does take second place, he can't keep the second place because he's already won the tournament. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at the roll by Serta. He's going to easily get it. Roll? No. No, Chandler Harper has come out of freaking nowhere. I don't think he's won a tournament, has he? No, he doesn't. So Hedger doesn't have a title. Serta on the par 3. Whoa. Look how close it was to being in trouble. Roll? Well, that's not a bad shot. Serta makes a good pitch shot. And he's going to be within 13 feet. Roll for birdie. Off by 3. Serta for par. Overshoots it. Toski a 2-stroke lead. Stewart up there. That's good. Why aren't you clapping? It's on the fairway. 199 to the pin. Stewart. Tough for that. He's going to 5 away. Second shots. Over everything. Stewart. No, he didn't have the angle, I don't think. Stewart. We try to go for 30. I think he's good. Stewart. Same thing. Same thing. Yeah. Earl. 30. Toski's still in the lead. On the par 3. Serta. For birdie. On 7. Serta. We got 13 as well. It's like 8. On the 8. Good. Oh, into the gully. And then either way. Down the slope. Oh, we missed. Serta. Well, he lands cleanly. Stewart had a chance. I think that would be for bogey. Serta just gets close. For par. No, he missed. And Stewart is Toski's got a 1-stroke lead. And Stewart included. And technically, it would be Stewart who would take second. So Serta already won a tournament. Flip it over. Oh, Serta. For par. This is by 5 feet. Toski's got a 1-stroke lead. Lord Byron Nelson's coming up there, minus 13. So here's your leaderboard. Porky Oliver technically is your closest leader at minus 11. Jack Burke and Brian Nelson are there. Bob Toski has the lead. This would be his first tournament. Byron Nelson, Lord Byron. This would be his second. Yeah, this would be only his second tournament when Chandler Harper has not won a tournament. Earl Stewart has not won a tournament. I think Burke has won a tournament. And Burke has won a tournament, so he's looking for number 2. You see Nichols, Barber, Sykes, and Serta. So it's a dogfight. So Toski would win. Nelson and Harper would be a tiebreak to see who's second place because Lord Byron, well, neither of them do have a second place. Scorecard for these leaders. Stewart, 3 birdies, 2 bogeys. Serta, 3 birdies, 3 bogeys, and 3 pars. The 3-3 rules. Wow. That ruining your chances. Well, the wind's picked up, but like, fuck. Here? No. For bogey. No! Maybe for birdie. Too much. Oh man, third is falling down. I wonder if he's doing that on purpose. A lot of people have said maybe he's doing that on purpose, knowing that if he wins this tournament, he's out for the rest of the year. Okay, second shot. Third up. Birdie. I'm trying to do the same thing. No. Nothing possible. Stewart misses, plus Serta. Okay. Let's go for the bunker. Oh! He almost knocked it for birdie. Harper and Toski are fighting it out. And we'll see this. Right down the middle for Earl. Serta. Nice shot. First cut. No, he's not on the fairway, but they're say that'll work. Stewart. Serta. Birdie. Serta. Can't follow it up. We're tied for first with Harper and Toski. Harper's done, I think, right? Yeah, Harper's done. So his 13 in the part is the to beat. Serta, I think, has flipped. I wonder if he purposely tanked, knowing that if he wins the second tournament, he's out for the rest of the year. Some people are vacation. Earl up and for birdie. Harper's 13 under par is the right now. Toski minus 13, Stewart minus 13, Barber, Nichols, and McSpaden all at minus 12. So yeah, so Toski, Stewart, and Harper have yet to win a tournament. So we'll see if Stewart has the big advantage because he has 4 holes left, Toski only has 2. So I was going to say, right? Up and over. Drawback. What a rollback. He's gonna take the lead, I think. Third out. Oh, Bogue. Third. The wind's going to the south. I wonder what that will do. Well, oh, did Toski botch? Toski bogeyed. So, I think can just play normally, I think. He thinks that if he can just, he just has to play scratch golf and he'll stop this tournament. Sort of. Stewart? Revert. Oh, off my foot. There's the thing. This could be good. Ahead. So all he practically has to do is play scratch golf. Serta can birdie twice and go to minus 14 and take second, but that doesn't mean anything. So the way I look at it is all Earl Stewart needs to do is just play scratch golf. He wins. Harper and Toski will have to have a tiebreak to find out who's second because second is important because Worst comes to worst, they'll be in the back door tournament and to get one of the wildcard spots. There's 6 wildcard spots and 12 winning spots per tour for 72 golfers. Serta can insert himself in, but he knows he can't take second place. So all Serta's going to do is just play straight. Yep, he's in the middle of the glove, as they call it. Serta, upwards. Clean shot. Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Holy shit! Well, this guy's having a great back nine, I think. Well, all Earl's gonna do is a straight clean. He can drop 1 or 2 strokes. He's fine. Yeah, he's up by 3. All he can do is he doesn't have. We didn't play last time. Nice shot. That was fine. Earl. Yeah, he just knows he has to play clean, and he did. That's going to be a birdie, and that's going to be a fantastic victory. Serta. Gets the lead over minus 14. So he ends up in second place. What a job by Earl Stewart Jr. on the back 9. What an epic. And a champion, Earl Stewart Jr. I don't know what decade he's from. 40s or 60s. It doesn't, because I write down the person, but holy crap. What a ego by Serta to take second place. The bad news for Serta is he can't take that second place because he's already won a tournament. So, man, what a job by Serta to take second place. But Earl Stewart, what a job. A 566. But look at this. He had a double bogey on 10 and all that. He had the best putting, 1.46. 14 from drive distance. Everything else was not the best. Well, sand percentage, 17%. But look at this guy. A fantastic first round, 7 birdies, no bogeys. 2 double bogeys on Friday, but still managed to make it. And then back-to-back -5s on Saturday and Sunday. Guy had a double bogey on 10 because he flipped a shot. But the dude went on a rapid rampage. He went 6 under par in the last 8 holes. Can you imagine? It's like that double bogey, but everyone's like, oh, well, he's done. But man, what a tear. I think this is one of the greatest tears I've ever seen. I think this is one of the best back 9s I've ever seen. I know Mickelson one time had a nearly flawless back 9, but Earl Stewart, what a back 9. Well, he goes double bogey on 10. Then he goes birdie, par, birdie, par, birdie, 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 birdie. Even on a par 3, he had a birdie, which is hard to do. But yeah, but that was a chip in. Dude finished with 4 straight birdies. Take away 2 of those birdies, he still would win. But Earl Stewart, what a back 9. A back 9 for the ages. I have to know what decade Earl Stewart is technically from. Second place will not go to Antonio Serta. Well, technically, it does go to Serta. Another fantastic job by Serta. He won the match play last month. He wins second place in this tournament. But because he's already in the final, he's already in the tournament of champions as a winner, he can't take second place. Porky Oliver, 6 under par. Great job. White Mangrum, -5. Claude Harmon, Gardner Dickinson, -5. Great job. But now we have to find out between Harper and Toski who will get second place. And it will be Toski. It will be Bob Toski who will end up second place over Chandler Harper officially. Well, Serta's second, but he already. But look at Serta, 66, 67, 68, 69, sequential. So Toski will take third. Toski will be ahead of Serta. Will take that second place. Reason being is the rule is if there's a tie, then whoever has the best first round, the best start of the tournament. Toski had a 68 and Harper had a 69. That means Toski sneaks over Chandler Harper and will take second place and will be in the backdoor tournament. So if Toski doesn't take a top 2 the rest of the way, he will still have a chance at a tournament. Stewart wins, Toski takes second. So anyway, great job by Toski and Harper and all them. So the end will be Earl Stewart Jr. winning by 3 strokes. That is a 3-stroke win. So I got to go into my 3-stroke thingy. And yep. Earl Stewart winning by 3 strokes. The last guy was Dutch Harrison to win by 3 or more strokes. So yeah, so Stewart does his job, and of course I have to find out what decade he's from. So we're going to set up the 2025 US Open, and it's at O for Oakmont. That's where we are going to be. 145 entrants, including Dwayne Martz. Make sure it's a top 40 in ties. So let's go to the 40s and 50s. Yeah, everyone's there, but do I see any 40s and 50s? Well, do I see Stewart or Toski? I see Toski and I see Stewart. So they're both from the 40s. So Stewart and Toski are technically from the 40s. So for the third straight month, we have someone from the 40s winning, and that's Stewart. And he's the only one. Yeah, and Stewart's the only one from the 40s. So Stewart will get his first win and get the 40s some guy. Okay. 145 guys, top 40 in ties, and Oakmont safe. For logistical reasons, US Open. We will have the fuel round off, and let's see, where is Earl Stewart? I say 30. Well, I see Knudsen with Stifford and Bezalik, and Balding with Daly and Mason Rudolph. When I'm thinking Stewart, I'm thinking 30. 16. So Earl's with the group with Meyer and Bulla. So Earl Stewart Jr. with Dick Meyer and Johnny Bulla. Bob Toski's in group 21. So Toski's in the group will be paired up with Sarhart and Don Witt. Dwayne Martz will be paired up with George Bayer and Herman Barron. And the third Canadian, my man Mo Norman from Kitchener, will be paired up with George Shea and Dan Sykes. Okay. But nevertheless, we'll be back in Oakmont with the 40s, 60s, and then, of course, starting Thursday, the 80s, 2000s next week. At Pebble Beach. We'll see which legend could be there. Anyway, great job by Earl Stewart, and I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.